Learning Laboratory, a promoter of all things socially and culturally valuable to students. A place to meet, eat, talk, work, and play. A place to call home. This was the dream for the Wisconsin Union upon its birth over 100 years ago, and it is still the dream today as we move toward the Union's bright future. In the 1920s, a group of dedicated students began to turn this dream into a reality. They organized a grassroots campaign that eventually resulted in the construction of Memorial Union. Memorial Union quickly grew into its position as the heart and soul of the University of Wisconsin. In the 1970s, a second union was built to serve the ever-expanding demand of students and community members. As part of the campus master planning process in 2002, it became clear that the union had once again outgrown its facilities. Updates to Memorial Union and Union South would soon be necessary to meet the needs of 70,000 UW students, faculty, and staff. With this in mind, students came together just as they had almost 100 years before to imagine the future for the Wisconsin Union. A comprehensive building study began in 2005 to determine what should become of Memorial Union and Union South. Hoping to engage the entire student body in the planning process, campus planning firm Eyers St. Gross held focus groups, work groups, and open forums across campus. Through the building study, two main planning priorities emerged: honor the past and imagine the future. Students hoped that the building project would reverse deterioration, address unmet demand for meeting and program space, and set the standard for 21st century unions, all while remaining the heart and soul of UW-Madison. The Wisconsin Union Facilities Improvement Plan, WUFIP for short, was formed in 2005 with the goal of addressing these priorities. The Wisconsin Union Directorate, the Union Student Governing Board, gave WUFIP its full support and agreed to run a campaign to get the plan on the ASM student government ballot. As the campaign began to take shape, members of Directorate worked to determine what renovations might look like and how much they would cost students. Though Union Master Plans originally hoped to only renovate both unions, it soon became clear that Union South needed changes that could only be addressed by rebuilding. Architects estimated the cost of new construction rivaled that of renovation. With this, the dream of a brand new, truly 21st century South Campus Union began to form. In 2005, members of Directorate wrote and passed official referendum language. Their referendum proposed a $96 per semester increase in student-segregated fees to fund renovations to Memorial Union and construction of a new, green, South Campus Union. By 2006, WUFIP had taken full form. But because of student government bylaws, members of Directorate needed to prove that they had the support of at least 5% of the student body before the initiative could be sent to vote. These devoted members spent days chalking, postering, canvassing, and tabling to raise awareness about the plan. In the end, they collected 2,818 signatures and were certified to appear on the ASM spring election ballot. Finally, it would be up to students to decide whether WUFIP was equipped to meet the needs of one of the most beloved parts of campus. With the election only a few weeks away, members of Directorate kicked the WUFIP campaign into full gear. They aimed to reach every facet of the large campus using methods similar to those employed during the signature drive. Members of Directorate also met with registered student organizations, Hoover clubs, and residence hall groups, and held a Get Out the Vote festival to spread the word about WUFIP and the upcoming election. When Election Day finally arrived, it was clear that students truly cared about the future of the Union. They turned out to vote in record numbers, causing some technical difficulties that resulted in a decision by ASM to push the election back to the fall of 2006. Directorate took this opportunity to strengthen their campaign plan. They made the decision to rebrand WUFIP as a student union initiative. This in-depth rebranding initiative was the focus during the summer of 2006. By the time the fall semester began, 5 volunteer campaign managers had been selected as assistants to the union president. Union Council agreed to decrease student-segregated fees from $96 to $48 a semester for the first 2 years of the initiative. Soon, the Student Union Initiative was taking shape as a viable brand, and the campus began to take notice. The first Student Union Initiative meeting drew over 60 students eager to become a part of the campaign, and street teams were quickly recruited. As the Student Union Initiative gained momentum, local media began to support the campaign. They urged students to vote in the upcoming election. Even Ben Carlin, executive producer of Comedy Central's Daily Show and Colbert Report, and supportive UW alum, urged students to vote in favor of the initiative.
Greetings, UW students. My name is Ben Carlin, and as you can see, I live in a TV studio. But I'm also a UW graduate who spent more time than I should have at Memorial Union. Mainly, I stared at girls who would never, under any circumstances, date me. Good times. Now you have a chance to write the next great chapter in UW history. Vote for the Student Union Initiative October 18th and 19th. You'll be voting to renovate Memorial Union and build a new facility on South Campus because apparently people are just now realizing that Union South is weak. No disrespect to Dag Hammarskjöld, but that place is a dead zone. So go out and vote. If you do, maybe they'll even upgrade those paper cups that somehow disintegrate once beer touches them. A guy can dream. Thanks.
The outpouring of support allowed the Student Union Initiative team to reach out to the student body on a larger scale than ever before. Leading up to the election, in the fall of 2006, the Student Union Initiative held many events, including a Swing the Vote dance, screenings of An Inconvenient Truth, and much more. Their efforts were finally successful. On October 18th, the Student Union Initiative passed in a 2-to-1 vote. The legacy of the Wisconsin Union would continue on. The students chose to keep the legacy of the Union alive, and their involvement with the project would not end with the casting of a vote. Even after the election, the Student Union Initiative has remained the face of the building projects and continues to engage students. A design committee, made up of a student majority, has been and will continue to be responsible for every major building project decision. Student-run advisory groups have helped shape visions for everything from the new South Campus Union Pub to its outdoor spaces. What was once a dream is now becoming a reality. The new South Campus Union will open its doors in spring 2011 as an energy-efficient, green building, complete with a climbing wall, cinema, sports bar, large meeting spaces, and much, much more. The Student Union Initiative is fully funded by those who care about it most: students, private donors, and campus partners. The bright future of the Union would not be possible without their generous contributions. With over 15,000 passing through the Union's doors each day and 5 million people passing through each year, the Union is without a doubt the heart and soul of campus. Through the new South Campus Union and renovations to Memorial Union, we hope its legacy will live on for many years to come.
All I want to do is see you smile. If it takes just a little while, I know you don't believe that it's true. I never meant any harm to you. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone. Back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Mac Attack.